Yep, time for some mods. Let's get it. What's up, YouTube? I'm excited today because we're gonna be installing a brand new spoiler on my Mustang GT, and I think it's, sorry about the noise, I think it's gonna look sick. It has a factory spoiler already, but it's, you know, it's not that big, and I think we can do a little better. And my girlfriend got me a brand new spoiler for my birthday, hence the bow. And it's gonna be the MP Concept V style spoiler, guys, and I think it's gonna look sick. It's gonna make the back end look way more aggressive, and should give it a mean look to it. So we're gonna be installing that today, and I'm super excited to see how it looks. And I'm gonna be showing you. It's my first time installing a spoiler like this, but it should be easy with the factory wing. Factory spoiler should line up perfect with the hose, so I don't have to do any no extra drilling or none of that shenanigans. So let's get it. I'm gonna turn the car around so we can start taking off the factory spoiler, guys. All right, guys, I got the car completely turned around, so you can start taking off this factory spoiler. Open the trunk, and I'll show you what we gotta take off. Don't mind the car is full of water and pollen. A little dirty. I gotta go wash it after this. But anyways, to take off this cover, you have to take off these little plastic Christmas trees tabs or whatever they call them. And these right here, these are bump stoppers. All you gotta do is unscrew them. Just turn them and they should come out fairly easy. So I'm gonna show you right now. Just like that. And this little plastic thing pops off. So just take this off, and then all these plastic tabs, and it should expose two nuts, 10mm nuts that we gotta get to, and we gotta take these plastic things off, which exposes the other ones in the corners, right there, and then the two in the middle. And then this just tucks in like that, so you won't pull it. And then this whole thing comes off, and then you pry this with a little spatula or a flat screwdriver. So yeah, I'm gonna get my tools, and then we'll get to it. All right, guys, this is the tools that I grabbed for the moment. A little prying tool to take out these plastic things, like that. And then 10mm with a ratchet, and I have a ratchet adapter. Some prying tools. Might need this for the factory spoiler. So basically, take all these off. I'm gonna try to do it with one hand. Come off pretty easy. Should we take this off first? Let's see. I'll do it. Take it off later. Like that, guys. That was the last of it, I think. And then this should pop off. When you pull it, it should pop off. Wait, does it come off without it pulling it? Oh no. Oh. Okay, well you could take this off without taking this off. Okay. So we don't have to take it off then. Yeah, like I said, it has a bolt there, bolt here, or not, 10 millimeter. And we just have to unscrew all of them. Just make sure when you're about to be done on unbolting it to bring the trunk down so that you can catch it and it won't go inside your hood, because then you're gonna have to get a magnet, stick it down there and look for that thing. It's gonna be pretty hard. One thing I noticed is this gray color right here. This here is not dirty, but it's like unfinished. It's like the primer. Pretty cool. It was covered anyway, so it don't really matter. So yeah guys, I'm gonna get to unscrew these and then we'll be back. Alright guys, that was the last of the nuts. I'm hoping, my car's fairly new, so I'm hoping that it doesn't give me a lot of trouble taking this off, because I know over time, if your car is older, you know, the sun bakes the adhesive into the car, you know, all them years of heat and then cold, heat, cold. So I'm gonna try to pry this open, then we'll see how it goes. See you in a bit. All right, sorry guys, I was interrupted by Amber Alert, but this is my progress so far. So I'm gonna show you the technique I'm doing, because this is a mother sucker to pry apart, but I think it's gonna come out. But the technique I'm using is that's working. I have two little squeegees right here that I'm sliding in between the spoiler and the trunk, and I heat up a little bit at a time, and then I come with another big squeegee and I cut the adhesive until it pries off a little more, and then I pick up the spoiler and then move these a little bit to the slide them a little bit over, and then continue the process a little bit at a time, prying them with these, lifting up from here, and then keep going, so all the way down to the end. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do, and it seems to be coming out. It's a little tough to do. It's really sticky stuff that Ford puts on there, so just be aware of that. It is kind of a pain to get off, but a little bit of elbow grease and some heat, and it should get the job done. All right, see you in a bit. All right, fellas, the factory spoiler is off, but man, was it a pain in the butt getting all that adhesive out of there. A lot of heating, a lot of patience, a lot of prying without damaging the paint. So it's finally off. So it looks like in the back. So yeah, take your take your time with it. Be patient, because there is a lot of adhesive, and that factory adhesive is pretty damn strong. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and be back in a bit. You can use Goo Off, you know, some detailer, quick detailers, or whatever you have handy, and slowly peel all this off and clean it real good. So we'll be back. All right, guys, the way I find it best to take this off is to run your finger through it, really press really hard, and then kind of like roll it, and then it'll slowly start to come up by itself into like little rolls. So just take your time with it. It'll slowly start to come off just like this. Just make little rolls. Just have to squeeze really hard towards the fender, towards the hood. When it gets too big, just throw it away and start a new one. But I find this is the best way to take this adhesive completely off the car without leaving too much residue. So yeah, just use this technique, guys, and you'll be golden. Just like that. I'm gonna do the rest of the hood or the trunk, and then show you how it looks in a bit. Actually, guys, I found a better way to do it. If you slowly grab the end and you slowly pull up, it will start to come out fairly easily. But don't pull it too hard, because you'll rip. You have to start over. But if you slowly pull it like this, it'll come off. You see, if you pull it too hard, it rips. But just grab at the end and slowly pull it outwards, and then that would happen. It'll start to pull off. Alright, it's another little trick. I'll come back later. Alright, it's sunrise on me, so I'm already done. It's kind of foggy, and this is the adhesive that came out of the whole freaking, well, it's only part of it, but after an eternity, finally got it all off. Now I'm just gonna get some goo off, wipe it down real good, or maybe some alcohol, and prep the trunk for the new spoiler. See you in a bit. So I found that the alcohol did not work, guys, so I am using Goo Off now. This seems to be doing a good job. Just rub it into the pieces where it has adhesive. Don't scratch it that much with your nails, because you don't want to scratch your paint. Even though this part is going to be covered, but still, just gently rub it into the leftover adhesive. And then come back with a towel, microfiber towel, and just wipe the rest of it off, just like that. It's coming out perfectly. See that piece right there? Just like that. It's gone. Go off does wonders. This is the one I'm using, guys. I ordered 2 of these on Amazon. They're fairly cheap, so you might want to get some of those before you install this, because it is a mother sucker to take this glue off. And there you go. Adhesive is completely off. And now maybe we can go back and spray some alcohol to get rid of the leftover glue off. You want to leave it on there because you got to prep it for the new spoiler. Alright, so yeah, let's get it. Alright, looks like the alcohol did a great job of removing the glue off. The reason you know it's completely off, because if you run your finger through it, it feels like it's not slippery. Your finger will get stuck to your paint. It won't be slippery, so that's how you know it'll be completely off. Your finger sticks to the paint. And now I'm gonna prep the new spoiler, and see you in a bit. All right, here it is, guys. Got the my trunk all prepped up, clean with alcohol, ready to go. Now I gotta prep this bottom side of the spoiler. Clean it real good with alcohol on the edges, because that's where the adhesive, the new adhesive, is gonna go. And it should come with its own little adhesive. And I think these little plastic things are they're like templates to drill the holes in case you don't have any splitter. You have a spoiler delete, so you don't gotta worry about that. And here comes your screws. So you just gotta make sure you prep real good, and then tape it, and then don't peel it off yet. Align it, and then maybe peel the end off of it a little bit, and then set it down, screw it, and then peel it off while it's on there, so you don't so that you don't stick it to the back of the trunk before you screw the nuts and it's all crooked. So yeah, all right, see you in a bit. Now, one thing you don't want to do, guys, is install this on the foggy morning like I am, because it's gonna be moisture all over your car and all over your spoiler. So I'm gonna wait till the sun comes up and clears the fog, because I do not want moisture to get stuck in between the adhesive and not get a good grip. So yeah, just a little pointer there. But for now, what I'm gonna do, actually just set it on top to see how it's gonna look. So just gonna set it here. Just align it real good. Man, I can already tell it's gonna look sick, guys. Look at that. Shush. Oh my God, what a difference. That's a big difference. Oh yeah. All right, guys, the install is complete. Just put in these this cover back on real quick. So everything back where it was, right there. Everything back to normal. Now let's see how it turned out, guys. Don't mind the car is a little dirty. Damn, that's nice. Man, that looks sick. Oh my god. Sheesh. Oh yeah. This one was definitely missing on my car. I think it looks great. Everything lines up perfect. There's no weird gaps. Nothing's touching. I think it looks aggressive. I think it looks mean. Looks like a little bat wing on the back. I like the cutout. So there you go, fellas. Golly. Sorry about the noise, but anyways, that's how you install the MP concept spoiler with the V cutout, and this is how it looks. It took me a minute to take the factory spoiler off, but just take your time with it. Another good tip is to mask around the area you're going to be priming so you don't scratch your paint. I don't think I scratched mine, but just be careful when you do that. And yeah, another mod. So stay tuned. Next might be the brakes. I don't know. I'm gonna go watch this baby. Y'all stay safe. Peace out. Mustang crew. Let's go.